Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5. And for Charlotte, you got Jalen Duren. James is out there with Price. And it's Knipple. And it's McDaniels in at the 4 spot. Pass to Price. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Duren against Towns. Bridges inside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Now, here's Price. They set the screen. Pass to McDaniels. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson scanning the floor. The three-pointer, no good. Price with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to James. Back to Price. Duren with the screen on Brunson. And here's Price from beyond the arc. Over in the corner, McDaniels. To the paint with the clock winding down and finishing. McDaniel.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
Here's Brunson. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Towns, no luck.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Price outside. Pass to McDaniels. James kicks to McDaniels. Bridges with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. They could use a bucket. Here's Brunson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Hart following the 3 by Charlotte. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Hart. Brunson's got 5.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
And it's Hart penetrating, lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Knipple. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Duren the pass to James. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels, a screen on Brunson. Drains the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical. and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Bridges. After the basket by Charlotte. And Brunson gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges is a team-first guy. Passes on time and on target.
Price outside. Over in the corner, McDaniels. No good on the three. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Bridges for 3. Knipple with the rebound. Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Charlotte. Khalil Ware's checked in for Jalen Duren. Toumani Camara comes in for McDaniels. And it's Cameron Thomas in for James. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
It's Hart on the wing. New York moving the ball around. Watson the pass to Hart. And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Kamare. Hornets leading by 3. And here's Price. Pass to Knipple. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brunson the pass to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And it's a tie ball game.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Price. Now Kamara. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Hornets lead by 2. Screen by Hart. Here's Brunson. And again, it's New York.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now. Now
Price. It's Thomas on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Knicks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Watson's shot is good.
Boy, Josh Hart's so willing to make the extra pass. This guy finds the best shot.
Now, here's Price.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's Ware in the corner. Here's Kamare. And the 3 off target. New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Bridges misses.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
And slam dunk by Kamara.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Herbert jump. He's checked in for Charlotte. Mike comes in for Price. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Watson the screen. Bridges inside. He's guarded by Thomas. Bridges shot. Good.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Pass to Kamare. The 3 from Thomas. It's rebounded by New York. Here's McBride. Watson for 3. And Ware pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Thomas passes to Ware. Kicks it out to Jones. Outside Thomas. 5 on the clock. Over Sohan. No good off the back of the rim. The Knicks with the lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And the Hornets making a change here. Larson's checked in. And the free throw, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Hornets. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Larson hands it from downtown. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with... And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Khalil Ware is out there with Tamani Kamara. Then it's White, then it's Thomas, and it's Larson in at the 3 slot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Here's Ware, and he can't bank that one in. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against Chicago. Watson the screen. Zohan the pass to Watson, and Watson slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
There's a screen by Kamara. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from White.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
McBride's shot is off. Charlotte shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. White, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Watson the screen. And Watson slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And slam dunk by Kamara.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. He's checked in for New York. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. McBride finds Bridges. In the corner, Sohan with it. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Blocked again. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you, Kevin.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anunoby. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Some nice passing by New York here. From the low block, pass to McBride. And stolen by White. Going inside. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by New York. McBride with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Zohan, the pass to McBride. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's White. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Zohan. And it's Jalen Brunson. In for Miles McBride. And here's White. Here he goes. It's blocked. Towns in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. It's White on the wing. Brunson covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
That's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Now Brunson. He's got 12. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. Gunable with the rebound.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Gunable setting the pick for White. Here's McDaniels. They get it back, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Kneppel setting the pick for White. To the left wing. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Brunson. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Bridges with it. He's picked up by White. Trying to end the drought. Bridges misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Bridges with the steal. Pass to Brunson. The three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now here's White. He's got 6. McDaniels a screen on Brunson. White finds McDaniel. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brunson against Jones. Pass to Bridges. The shot misses.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Back to McDaniel. Over Brunson. And again, the Hornets missing.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Bridges shot. Good.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Screen by McDaniel. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Watson with it. He's got 6. Here's Brunson. Shot from free throw range. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Pass to Kneppel. Brunson against White. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now Watson. Towns. Wide open. Out to Brunson. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Group on the floor now for Charlotte. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. And here's Price. Curran sets the screen for Price. And Curran slams it in.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Back to Brunson. Over Price. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Brunson.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Now Price. Pass to Larson. Out to Price. It's over Brunson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And no good that time. Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Hornets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
You see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. That'll do it for our show.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has... been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Back to Price. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and then drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a version back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Duran. Defended by Towns. And stolen by Hart. Anunoby has the open look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now, here's Price. Just 4 to shoot to stop the run. Rebounded by Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to Towns. Takes it off the glass. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Larson. It's over Anunoby. Larson, no good.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
For three, Bridges. It's rebounded by Charlotte. During's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Price with it. James left side. Pass to Kamare. Here's Larson. Over Hart. A putback.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Brunson with a clean look. And they get it back. Now Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3. Assists tonight. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Showing almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 9. And here's Price. Jones sets the pick for Price. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Towns. Brunson outside. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now McDaniels, he's got 5. McDaniels, a screen on Bridges. Price, the pass to McDaniels. Bridges with the steal. Hart, that's good. And now it's an 11-point Knicks lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball, and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back over to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Brunson, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Price passes to Ware. That's it, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got his 7th assist in the game. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him, what he's going through right now. You just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
The Knicks making a switch here. Watson's checked in. Brunson against Jones. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Out to Bridges. Brunson outside. Connects from three-point range. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half. They set the pick. Price the pass to Ware. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. New York leading by 10. For 3, Bridges kept alive. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Bridges has got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. And here's Price. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. McDaniels outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Thomas. Got 3 off the mark. New York's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Bridges misses.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And finished off by McDaniel.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Jones dishes to McDaniels. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Here's Towns. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Thomas passes to McDaniels. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Zohan. Scoreless thus far. The shot that time, not on target. Great defense that time from Duran. Now here's White. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. White's got 12.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Duran, and there's another one for the Hornets.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's McBride.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Knicks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And McBride drops them both. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Duren. Stolen. Here's Diawara. Defended by Duren. Watson for three. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 points in the game so far.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Knicks lead by 11. And we'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Kobe White. Also, James out there. Duren out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Towns down low. Duren's on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for New York. Sohan with the ball. Duren picks him up. That one good for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And there it is for him.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Here's Sohan. Here's McBride. Offline with his 3.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
White looking around. Duren sets the screen for White to the inside. And Duren slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Towns the screen. Pass to Sohan. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. White with it. Now guarded by Towns. Towns against White. Now James. Clock at 6. Here's Diabate. No good from outside.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Watson's shot is good. Watson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Duren a screen. White the pass to Duren. The shot comes out. Towns with the defensive effort. Pass to McBride. Towns the screen. And McBride gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 16.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Sohan. And so White will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And stolen by Hart. McBride passes to Watson. Outside, Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. McDaniels, a screen on Brunson. White against Brunson. And just miss after miss right now. The Knicks leading by 18. Here's Watson, and rejection by McDaniels.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes.
Plenty of daylight